Some of y'all done sat here and some of them gone. They sitting out there, don't even realize you done messed up. It's too simple to listen to some people get caught in a situation. And the next thing you know, you look, when I come out through the middle, you find out every which way but Lucy done hit me. I've been messed up all the way around. I've been running my mouth against them. I've been sitting up here. I've been going against what the Spirit done told that man to do. You've been fighting against God.
Yes, sir.
That's why they broke off and said, "Oh, they were with the Sadducees for a minute." But when the man stood up and said that about the resurrection, they're like, "Whoa, I don't find no fault in it." They said, "We need to hold on, because if a spirit done said or an angel, we mess around. We've been fighting against God. Now how you gonna win?" I'm going to tell y'all something. Don't let none of these dumb, stupid, ignorant folk drag you to hell.
That's right.
They done messed their chance up. Don't let them drag you with them now.
Amen.
Y'all done heard me say that. Don't let the devil ride.
That's right.
Isn't that right?
That's right. Yes, sir.
I'm a Bible preacher. If it don't line up with the book about you, I would have never came.
That's right.
If I ain't living what I'm preaching, why you here?
That's right.
Don't say here be no mama God. I'm here to save your soul alive with the word of God. Now why they keep watching? And why they got the phone and cussing? You heard he saying. You heard it too. You going to hell. Can you do something like that or something? You going to hell.
Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, you going to hell. Hell, 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 hell. 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 It's a great privilege and opportunity for everyone to have opportunity to change to hear the word. Recondition your life. I talked to the church yesterday. Some need to make sure, count up the cost. Every one of us here, count up the cost.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Don't sit here. Invest some time. Put your money in here. Start to do what's right, and you draw back. Now you're going to mess up. In the 10th chapter book of Hebrews, about verse 36, the Hebrew writer said, "We are not of them that draw back under the." See, it's already foretold that there were going to be some to start that's going to draw back. But the Hebrew writer said, "We're not of them that draw back." Don't confuse us. That's why Paul said, "What I do, that I will it, I might cut off a case." That's why he wrote, "We are not of them that draw back under perdition." Perdition, already predestinated to come to ruin. That's why Judah was called the son of perdition. He was already foretold of. Had no idea his whole existence in life was just to be there to kiss the man on the cheek and take 30 pieces of silver and later on bust headlong asunder. And no man in heaven to take on his inheritance. Somebody will pick up his ministry. Because David had already said, "And let another take his bishopric." That's why I tell you, how many times I told the church, when I leave off this scene, God got a man that'll move this church further, that'll move faster. And y'all say, "Smith was good, but he get better." You know why? I don't control God. God control. He use a man as long as he wants to. When he get done, he move me out the scene and the church keep rolling. Never think when I leave of my demise if I fall away. It don't change the authenticity of God's word. It does not change the power of his word. Your faith, your hope, your trust got to lie in the word. Just look at the man, just a vessel that the Spirit uses. When he get ready, he move that man away and put another man. He don't ever want you to become, when you become conditioned, you can't take change. Why you think I constantly keep telling the church, be ready to transition? Don't get hooked on who sit by you every Sabbath, who hit by you. Be ready to transition. I'll empty a seat or change somebody else's seating. Be ready to transition. Don't let people get you mumbling and grumbling. You got to be ready to transition when God come back here. Count up the cost and see that you have sufficient to make it. I told everybody last night, those that's not saved, those that hadn't fully committed, yesterday, last night, which is still a continuance of the day, ought to be the first day of your life. Because you've been running and drawing back. You've been starting and stopping. Count up the cost. Make sure you have sufficient to finish. Otherwise, we're going to mark you. Because we're going to say, this man, this woman started and wasn't able to complete.
That's right.
You need to judge in yourself. Back again to our list. Back to our last statement of last night. I am persuaded that nothing shall separate me from the love of God. Height, nor depth, nor principality, nor things present, nor things God. He look at what I have now, what the Lord will allow me to take on later, or what the Lord take away shall separate. He was persuaded. I don't care how high I get exalted. I don't care how low I get. I'm persuaded. That's why Paul began to tell you in 2 Corinthians the 12th chapter, why he was able to make these statements. He said, there was given to me a message of Satan to buffet me. Why? Because I had seen a man that had been exalted. Such a one was caught up to the third heaven. He said, lest I should be exalted above measure, a message to say, why? He realized I can get too high, it can move me. When you go to the 14th chapter of the book of Isaiah, when he said, how thou fallen, oh, brother, Lucifer, son of the morning. Who was he talking about though, brother? Nebuchadnezzar. Don't fool yourself. He wasn't talking about the devil. He was using him for similitude. He was talking about Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon. The same one that Daniel came and prophesied when he saw an angel saying, hewn down a tree because he cut him down. He talked about how his branches were large and all the beasts of the field large under it. How his fruit was great. But he said, hewn down the tree. How did that fallen son of the morning? So Paul realized, unless I should be exalted above me, there are things that the Lord will allow to happen to you because you don't see it. But when things are going too good, we got a way of forgetting. We got a way of becoming comfortable and not being as sincere as we are when we're in need. So God will remove people. He'll remove things. He'll change your condition. He'll change your health situation. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that's biblical? Right quick, we'll finish up. 2 Corinthians chapter 1. Give me about verse 6. 2 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 6. I'm trying to finish y'all up here. Y'all all right? Has it been prevalent information? You know why I'm asking y'all that? Because every service you should judge yourself. If it don't line up with the word, why would you still be here? If it's not right to divide it, why you? Because you're getting nothing. If it's not the word, you're getting nothing. You should say no. You shouldn't be saying so where you're not getting nothing. These people tuning in, if I'm not preaching truth, you too dumb to realize this is true and it's sending you to hell. Somebody cut the internet out because they couldn't take it no more. That's all right. They couldn't take it no more. They cut it off before I got to that part. But somebody else that stayed watching, tell them what I said.
That's right.
Isn't that right?
That's right.
Listen to the book. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 1 at verse 6.
Yes, sir.
Listen to the book.
And whether we be afflicted,
This is what Paul said. Whether we be afflicted,
it is for your
you know what he said? It is for your consolation. God will come through and afflict the preacher. That's why you got to understand how we physically connect spiritually. How is it that our affliction work for your consolation? God will allow things to come on the preacher. You know what? Sometimes what people have a habit of doing, they'll see things happen to them. They'll say, it happened to me because I'm not the preacher. Things happen to me because I'm not a prophet or an evangelist or these different gifts. And they'll believe, and the devil kind of will kind of getting in people's minds and allowing them to realize things don't happen to the preacher. So when you're a preacher, things don't happen to you. You're not tempted. You're not tried a different thing. So when Paul came and said, if we be afflicted, it is for your consolation. So you say, he's just like I am. Now you understand the book of James, the 5th chapter, when he talked about the elders anointing people praying for him, he said Elijah was a man of what? Like passion, just like you and I, but he prayed earnestly. Somebody people say, I can't pray because I'm not a preacher. No. That's not true. So he allows the preacher to go through certain things in the sight of the people so it be consolation. You say, well, if God tried him, then I'm not exempt. If he can get sick, his health can fail, I'm not exempt. So you see how it began to be for your consolation. See, people read and they get dumbfounded. They say, stupid. Because they don't even realize God allows things to happen to the preacher. He has to avail himself, be willing to suffer and go through things for the sake of the people. Listen to the book.
And whether we be afflicted,
it
is for your consolation.
It's for your consolation. Listen.
And salvation, which is effectual in the enduring of the same sufferings which we also suffer.
You understand it now, don't you? That's the effect. That's the effect. When you see a preacher stand and you see him overcome opposition, it can give you consolation to say, I can make it. Yes, I can stand. Yes, if he didn't faint, he didn't move, he would try with some of the same thing. I can stand. It's for your salvation, it's for your deliverance.
That's right.
If you see the preacher always in good standing and nothing ever comes, then you begin to exist. It's only for him and not for you. But when you see them suffer just as you suffer, you say, that's a part of our salvation. Everybody named the name of Christ got to suffer and go through something. Listen to the book.
or whether we be comforted,
whether we be comforted,
it is for your consolation.
all of it works for you. Listen,